Boom, what we saying to it? Like, oh, fucking nice one, Reagan, mate. Bang, bang. Right, bang. Right, what we saying to it? Welcome back to another fucking trade recap. Fucking today I'm gonna go over my trade recap. How I lost $267 trading the Nasdaq today. A minimum loss, to be fair. Like I should have won today as well. To be fair, I just didn't see a trade opportunity. Because I ended up like removing some stuff. I just wasn't really paying too much attention. So I took one trade, I lost. I didn't enter the second time because it took the internal high, and then the third entry I didn't even see. So yeah, I mean I'm a bit butthurt to be honest. Like I saw Blake and Paddy take this shit, and I was just like, fuck's sake. Like I should have seen it. And MNQ had such a better entry. I would have got like a 3-4 hour trade, but is what it is. But I'm gonna show you like go through my process, things I did wrong, things that I did right, and then yeah, fucking we'll just go from there. So let's just get into this shit. Wait, I need to make sure it's recording my screen. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so yeah, getting into the charts today. So obviously I'm overall bullish coming into the day. We're disrespecting bearish, respecting bullish. I had all this shit on my chart. I didn't really need all this. But yeah, it's just kind of obvious that we're fucking bullish coming into the day. And today I was really focused on this London low and this 4-hour FEJ, which I think I shouldn't have been as focused on because, well, even like I'll skip a few bars forward to like market open. So like market opened and we're still like 100 points away from this. So I was like, I don't know if that was a bit like, I don't know, I don't say greedy, but a bit ambitious. But we had this, so like coming into the day, so we had this SMT off previous day high, this SMT here. So I was kind of bearish. I wanted to see price like come down, tap this London low, tap the 4-hour, and then tap the discount and get some sort of long off this. And I wasn't too worried about this 1 minute intermediate low, the low inside of the 1 hour fair value gap. And then there was this 50-minute fair value gap unfilled, this level here, which I didn't even see. And well, that's a lie. I did see it, but I discarded it, which I shouldn't have done. I completely discarded it. I was like, nah, I didn't care about this because I want to see this level get hit, which I shouldn't have done because when you're looking for key levels, like you're looking for price to react off these key levels in certain ways and stuff like that. And it depends like how we react off certain key levels. That indicates whether I'm going to take a trade or not. So regardless, I wanted this to be hit. I should have been looking at this anyway. But yeah, it's just like a mistake I kind of made. We had these, I think these are equal highs here, these equal highs up here, that were my targets and previous day high, but we SMT'd it, so I wasn't really expecting price to come back, but we are so fucking bullish, so I wouldn't have minded to see that get hit. But when market open, we opened lower, which is ideal if you're wanting discount longs. We opened lower, so I was kind of looking for a close higher towards this these equal highs here in this previous day high. We ended up sweeping this intermediate low and creating an SMT here. Let's see it. So is this low here? Yeah. So we had an SMT with this low here. ES being the lead index. And I was like, I wasn't gonna take anything off this, just because I wanted to. It was quite premium. It was quite a premium buy, and I did still want to see London low and the EQ of the range get hit within this 4-hour. So I was a bit iffy about this long, even though it's very like it's A setup. It's like A plus setup this, but I was still just iffy about it, and I don't know why. We also tapped the 1 hour order block here, so we tapped this 1 hour OB here as well, which I also discarded. I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know. It was a bit of an iffy day for me, to be fair, today. I was just kind of like, I wouldn't say I wasn't in the right frame of mind, but I wasn't all there, if that makes sense. Like I wasn't with it, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up sweeping this intermediate low within the 1 hour fair value gap, and then we ended up making an SMT here. So I was like, this is interesting. Wouldn't mind seeing price go towards these highs here. Oh wait, I don't think these are equal highs actually. basically equalised. But anyway, I want to see price come towards this buy side level. So we ended up having a 1 minute long here. As you can see, actual failed. But yeah, we ended up having this 1 minute long. So we swept the intermediate low, had the 1 minute long here, and then wanted to see price. I didn't have this, or will be marked out, by the way, so I'll get rid of that. I didn't have this marked out either. So I was just looking at this. It was iffy because like the inversion of this gap was so like minuscule, like we barely inversed it. So that was another thing that was a bit iffy about it. But I wasn't really thinking about that because we inversed it. So I was just like, nah, we've inversed it. I'll enter the shit. I got pretty good fill on this. I got like a fill down here or something like that. I just covered the up close candle, and then I had my take profits. I just targeted this for a 2 to hanging in it, a 2.7 RR. Fuck me. So yeah, I just targeted that, and then break even at the first internal high. To be fair, this is looking like a very A plus setup. Like you can't go wrong really with this trade. This is a really nice trade. So yeah, this was like my idea. I wanted to see this like play out, but we ended up getting stopped out, unfortunately. Just happens. There's genuinely nothing I can do about this. This is a good setup. I got wicked out, and then we inversed again. Now, I was looking at this, but I didn't decide to take it because we'd taken out the internal high. Get rid of this box. Can I fucking see what I'm doing? Yeah, so we inversed this 1 minute here after resweeping this low. And I think we made that internal SMT here as well. Yeah, we did. We made an internal SMT here as well. So like this was really good, really nice displacement, but I didn't take it because we'd taken out the internal high, so it was kind of invalid at that point. And then we ended up coming back down again. Now at this point, like I wasn't even looking at this. I was like on the 15 minute. I'd removed all this for some reason, and I was like, there was a 15 minute gap formed. I was like, oh, I want to see this 15 minute gap not get formed, and then I was like, kind of like wanting to see shorts to because we inversed this, and then we were forming this 15 minute unfilled gap up here where my break even is, and I wanted to see price like kind of form this 15 minute, come up, and then push down towards London low and the EQ the range, which was I think, to say the least, it was a bit ambitious, and it was a bit silly because we're so bullish. Like why would, like if we're gonna react off of these PD arrays here, and we are reacting off this intermediate low, this 15 minute, this 1 hour order block, like there's no real reason for us to come down to London low yet. Like we might want to just come higher and take out this liquidity, take out previous day high. So I didn't really take that into much consideration. It's just an iffy day for me, to be fair. Like it was a weird. It's like today was a weird day because we also had this SMT that we were fucking displacing off, like not displacing off of, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know that we were anyway. Fucking, we had this SMT that we were reacting off. We inversed this gap. We seemed to be coming lower. And then those two trade ideas got invalidated. So I was like, all right, okay, maybe we will come lower towards London low, this 4 hour and EQ. And that's why I kind of discarded this 15 minute fair value gap, which I shouldn't have done because, like, this is still a valid PD. It's also relatively, like, it's also equal lows as well. Like, if I go on the 1 minute, you'll be able to see it better. Like, it's literal equal lows as well. So that was another thing. I don't know. I just maybe not fully with it today. That's like kind of the only thing I could say. But that first trade was really good. Like a very good loss to take. Like I'd take that loss again any day of the week. But I don't know. I really should have been paying attention here towards the third entry. Well, second entry technically, because we had the SMT. We were still reacting off of this intermediate low, or we were still, like, I guess reacting is the only word I can really use. We were still reacting off this intermediate low, and then we tapped this 15 minute. So this is a really A plus setup. The only iffy thing about it is that it's in the premium of the range, and I think that's why I de-risked, and I was a bit iffy about the first trade, which I'm really glad I de-risked on it because it has saved me like 0.5% of loss. And I obviously didn't take the second trade, so I wouldn't have even made it all back. So, I mean, it was only a minor loss. I'll make that back tomorrow most likely, so it's not that major. But yeah, no, I'm just a bit gutted with myself that I never ended up taking this this long here. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is really, but I was still just a bit butthurt about it, I guess you could say. But yeah, so the low, like the long opportunity that it was, so we were still um reacting off this intermediate low. We'd reswept this low and then reswept that low again, and then we ended up getting a 1 minute inversion. I'm sure. Yeah, it was this tiny 1 minute inversion. Like I actually like I did end up scaling lower after like it got inverse, but I didn't even really see it, to be honest. Like I didn't actually see it. So I mean, it is what it is. My break even would have been up here at this first internal high instead of this one. Break even, and then we end up getting the inverse. This would have been my entry here, covering the wick because we are using an SMT, and then I would have just took it to these highs up here. I wouldn't have targeted previous day high because we've already got an SMT off of it, even though that is a clear draw. I mean, thinking about it now, I definitely could target previous day high, but I would have just targeted the buy side liquidity. Previous day high, that was a 3RR if I did. But yeah, we ended up just fucking absolutely tanking all the take profits, and yeah, that would have been a fucking gorgeous trade, but I ended up not taking it. And I think that is so like kinda as well because I was thinking that we're gonna go down and hit London low, because it's like it's not a protected low. We've not tapped into any high time frame period array, when like creating London low. So this was not a protected low. I could definitely see this coming down, especially because it's also a 4 for value gap and it's just above the discount of the range. So I mean that's kind of like what I was thinking. But yeah, it never ended up happening. When I ended up missing this trade idea, and then yeah, I didn't even notice as well. I genuinely didn't know this trade idea was a thing until like it hit full TP. Because I just didn't see that 1 minute fair value gap. It's tiny to be fair, but it's just a bit of human error. Like everyone makes a bit of human error now in a game when they're trading. It's like no one's gonna be perfect, and I'm not gonna be able to take the exact same trades as Paddy and Blake as much as I want to. It's like I'm gonna miss things, and I'm gonna maybe miscalculate and not see things that they do, and that's just a part of being a trader and part of being like a human at the end of the day. So I mean, there's not much I could have really done here. This is a very A+ setup. We've got an SMT here, intermediate low, 15-minute for value gap. Like seeing this being super bullish, it's like why would we not continue going higher here? But I also didn't want, like I think it was maybe like a psychological thing, but I didn't want to risk it after losing this trade, and I'm glad I never took this trade as well because it took the internal high. Blake ended up taking it because he liked how like the displacement on it, but he says that he probably shouldn't be taking resweeps like that, which is valid, especially if it takes the intermediate high, internal high. Sorry, like you didn't want to take a trade like that. So yeah, but this resweep here, it was because this is like technically an accumulation zone as well. Like we're kind of just accumulating here, and then we displace lower inversion outside of the accumulation, and then we displace higher. So this is like a really nice like mech PDI. As well, it's not a mech because it's not targeting any unfilled gaps, but a very good discretionary long to take, which I'm a bit gutted I never ended up taking, but it is what it is because I had the right idea looking at this initial long, which Paddy and Blake did end up taking as well, but then got stopped out and then they re-entered on this trade here. But yeah, I don't know, like the reason I didn't take this is because I was too focused on London low and being in the discount in the range that I discarded this 15 minute, and then I also removed this stuff off my chart, so I wasn't even thinking about it, and I was kind of married a bearish bias until this level got hit, which I shouldn't have done because of how bullish we are. Like we are so bullish, like we're clearly disrespecting bearish, respecting bullish. It's like we don't have to really come down and rebalance this range, especially when we've made a new range. Like this would be in a range. This would be in like, like I mean, I don't know. Discard what I just said there, but I don't know. I want to see the 4-hour range get filled because this is a 4-hour, and it does eventually. Like all this does eventually get ran, but it's at that moment of time. I don't know. I just need to kind of adapt to what's going on and be more aware of other setups around me. Like I think I've got the recording somewhere. Read this one. Yeah, see, that was the first trade I ended up taking, which was that initial trade.
We're so close to that low though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get stopped here. Yeah.
Order filled.
So I got stopped it there, that's alright. It was worth it, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. Only what, 260 down? Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Yeah, the only thing that trade
You'll hear what I say.
just had to. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. Only what, 260 down? Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Yeah, the only iffy thing about that trade was just like the actual not being in the discount of the range.
Yeah, so you can hear me say there. I didn't like. I was iffy about
It's a
it
shame,
being
it's a
in
shame,
discount, and then I ended up seeing like this, but obviously I didn't take it because the internal high got swept, and I was a bit gutted that we ended up resweeping it slow and start to come higher. And then I was just like, oh well, it is what it is, who cares? And then I ended up deleting all this stuff. And yeah, that big candle happened, and I was just like, I was really married to bearish bias because I started looking at this 15-minute that was forming again versus this 15-minute. So I was wanting to see London low get traded towards, but that stopped me and hindered me from being able to see the true opportunity that was within the charts. And I was also marking up this again, like I just need to stop unmarking and remarking stuff and like keep stuff marked up how it is. And then I ended up just sitting on my phone, like you can see we tapped this 15-minute here, but I don't even say anything because I don't care about it. I want to see this London low get hit, but when I started seeing displacement out of this, I should have realised, like, oh, maybe there is a trading opportunity within here.
To 500.
And then, yeah, I just kind of sit on my phone. Like, I need to stop doing that. Because I didn't think there would be another opportunity after seeing those two potential opportunities, but I just need to always be looking at the charts instead of going on my phone just randomly sometimes. And then yeah, you can see like we're reacting off this 50-minute, we're still reacting off this intermediate low. We've got the SMT from this low to that low to this that low. So
Damn, son, what'd you find this?
I was too focused. Like I married the bearish bias because we hadn't hit EQ of the range yet, which was stupid. Because
So
so
man,
I don't know. It's a bit of a fault on my part. But you can see here, like we formed that tiny 1 minute there. I can barely see it. Like I don't even notice it. Like you can just tell I don't even notice it. I'm not even paying attention to it. Which was a shame because I missed a good opportunity here, and we had so much LR here, which I did mention as well. And we hadn't even formed that 15-minute yet, so I don't even know why I'm not.
It's not formed yet. But it's gonna form. Stop being nasty.
But yeah.
Fuck. Didn't even put it there right now.
But yeah, I just wasn't paying attention to like this 15-minute here. I've removed all my stuff, so I was like kind of drawn away from my bullish bias a bit. And I just kind of lost track of the whole narrative of the day because previous day high, even though we've got an SMT, it's like we're so bullish, we're going to take that probably. And like there's like, yeah, we should come down into here, but we might not because we've got this 15-minute. We're reacting off this intermediate low. Like, we're reacting off things to tell us that we're going higher, and I just was blind to see that. And then I'm also just sitting on the like 5-15 minute. Like, this should have been my entry right here off this tiny little inversion. You can barely see it. Like, I didn't even notice there was inversion there.
Generating liquidity here.
But yeah, I think not having my stuff marked up here was a clear indication, because see here, if like I was on the 1 minute here and I had my stuff marked up, say we're on this candle, this looks like this looks really, really fucking good. Like, even though we're not in discount, this looks really good. We've got an SMT, we've tapped in this 15-minute, we're respecting the 1 hour. I'll draw the 1 hour on here. Where within the 1 hour OB, 15-minute SMT, intermediate low sweep, resweep of this low. So we've got turtle soup of this low. This is the turtle soup here. This here is the turtle soup because it taps the thingy. But like, we resweep these lows, like a free drive pattern now. Like, it was so obvious, yet I was blind to see it, and then it obviously ran full TP, which is just unfortunate. But like I said, human error, it happens. Like, there's like nothing I can do about it now other than learn from my mistakes. So what I'm taking out of this is, don't be so caught up on trying to get into the discount of the range and trying to sweep London low and stuff like that. Like, be focused on what's going on right now in the charts and what point you're at right now in the charts. Like, what are we reacting off right now? Like, yeah, we've inversed this. We've not formed that 15-minute yet, so I don't know why I marked that up. But we're sweeping this internal low, and we're seeing displacement off of this. Like, I should be looking at this 15-minute as well. I shouldn't be discarding it, but yeah, I did. But I feel like I'm just going to repeat myself a bit here, because there's not much else to say on it. Like, I was just a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have removed all my stuff, so it is what it is. So I'm down fucking 260 on the day. But my initial trade idea was good. I shouldn't have de-risked on this trade though, because like, why would I de-risk on this trade? It's just as probable as any other trade I would take. So yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. I'll show you the P&L as well. P&L there. Trade idea, and then yeah, I just didn't see it. Like, you can barely see it, but I should have noticed it, but I didn't. So is what it is. And then I wanted to see like a continuation long, or like some sort of short towards these areas, but we never ended up getting it. We just accumulated and then done fuck all. So yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. What news do we have tomorrow? A whole lot of tomorrow is going to be interesting, to say the least. But especially with this government shutdown shit. But yeah, I don't know. That's a trade recap for me. Like I said, the only thing I can really learn from this is, don't be so caught up on what you want to happen, and you need to start reacting off what is happening. And I shouldn't really be removing like my stuff, like this internal SMT, this intermediate low. I should always have like stuff marked out. And then my chart's kind of messy. Like, I've got all this like other stuff marked out down here that doesn't really matter. I should really be focused on what's going on and like the present, because mate, realistically, price isn't gonna come down fucking 200 points during fucking AM open. Like, I mean, it could, to be fair. I just got to adapt to that, but it's like, it hasn't. So I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, that's my trade recap. So I mean, I just fucking catch you boys in a bit. How I lost 267.40 on the nasdaq today and missed a brilliant opportunity. So yeah, right. Well, in a bit, lads. In a bit.